Your person is caught in a storm of strong and controlling feelings toward you. They really want to close the space between you both, but it's not easy. This gap might be physical, emotional, or both, and it seems too big for them to handle. They're battling through tough situations like moving and finding a new job. It's more than just being physically closer to you, it's about reshaping their life to become who they want to be for themselves and for you. They aim to approach you not just as they are, but as a leader, someone who stands for authority, stability, and respect. They see you as their perfect counterpart, representing grace, stability, and strength. In their eyes, you are a calm and supportive force, and they are working hard to match your energy. They want to be someone deserving of you, someone who can stand equally with you. But they believe this requires big changes in their own life first. They don't want to come to you unprepared or weak. They aim to be someone you can depend on, someone who adds to your stability with theirs. The current quiet or distance between you isn't from lack of care or neglect, rather, it's a thoughtful break in your shared journey. For your person, this quiet time is for self-reflection, to think about their choices, their actions, and where their life is heading. This break is crucial for them to find clarity and make sure that their next steps are thoughtful, deliberate, and not just on impulse. They are learning to be more decisive, choosing paths that are smart and considered rather than quick and emotional. Even during this quiet period, their wish to talk to you is strong. They're ready to close the gap, to reach out and share their journey. However, they know that any communication now has to be more than just talk. It needs to show real understanding and readiness. While they are eager to share their thoughts and feelings, they are waiting, wanting to make sure that when they do talk, it really shows how deep their feelings are and how serious they are about their intentions. You've been managing your time alone with incredible grace and strength, truly embracing your independence. This period of solitude has clearly demonstrated how well you can handle things on your own. You've been focusing on your personal journey, taking steps towards self-improvement and finding peace in your own company. This newfound independence of yours is both awe-inspiring and a bit intimidating for the person who cares deeply about you. They admire the strength and resilience you show when you're by yourself, but they also deeply wish to be a part of your world again. They're drawn to the peace and stability you've managed to create for yourself, and this makes them very eager to reconnect with you. Your person feels an urgent need to express that they never intended to cause you any harm. Through some reflection, they've come to realize that their actions might have caused you pain, and for this they deeply regret any moments they might have let you down. This realization came as a shock to them, making them see the full impact of their past behaviors. They never imagined you would actually walk away, and when you did, it sent their world spinning, filling them with immense regret. They feel pulled towards you, as if caught in a strong current, unable to resist the magnetic force of the connection you once shared. This feeling goes beyond simply missing you. It's about recognizing the significant influence and value you added to their life. They now understand how much depth and meaning you brought into their world, and they can't help but feel a profound loss in your absence. As they reflect on everything that has transpired, your person realizes just how much they took your presence for granted. They see now how your shared moments weren't just fleeting instances, but were fundamental building blocks for what could have been a lasting bond. The more they think about the times you shared, the more they understand how deeply intertwined your lives had become and how much they depended on your support and companionship. This period of separation has given them a lot of time to think about what went wrong. They acknowledge that they often responded to their own fears and insecurities by distancing themselves, sometimes subconsciously. They admit that their failure to communicate openly about their feelings and fears contributed significantly to the issues that arose between you. In their moments of solitude, they have come to realize that true strength isn't just about standing alone, but also about having the courage to be open and vulnerable with someone else. They now see that their lack of transparency and their tendency to hide their true feelings were not protective measures, but rather barriers that prevented deeper emotional intimacy. They regret not being more forthcoming about their feelings and thoughts, understanding now that honesty and vulnerability are the cornerstones of a strong, enduring relationship. In light of these reflections, your person has started to confront the personal issues that have long hindered their ability to maintain healthy relationships. They are actively working on overcoming their fear of commitment and their tendency to shy away from deep emotional connections. They've come to understand that these patterns of behavior were defense mechanisms that ultimately did more harm than good. They want you to know that they are committed to changing these behaviors. They're taking serious steps towards becoming more emotionally available and responsive. They hope that by addressing these issues, they can one day prove to you that they are capable of being the partner you deserve. Moreover, your person has been working on developing a better sense of self-awareness. They are learning to recognize when their actions are being driven by insecurity rather than honesty. They are striving to become more mindful of how they handle their emotions and how they affect those around them. This journey of self-discovery and improvement is challenging, yet they remain hopeful. They believe that these efforts will not only make them a better person, but also prepare them for a future where they might be able to offer you the kind of relationship that is built on trust, respect, and mutual understanding. They hold on to the hope that this work will lead to a reunion where they can show you through actions, not just words, that they have grown and are ready to offer you the love and commitment you always deserved. In their heart, they cherish the memories of your past together and are driven by the possibility of creating new ones. I realize now that I wasn't just wasting your time, I was also ignoring your feelings and not valuing the effort you put into our relationship. I see now that I was avoiding being responsible, and it was wrong of me to be dishonest with both you and myself. Looking back, I know I acted out of fear and insecurity. Instead of being honest about my struggles, I let my problems affect my decisions. I was afraid to face my fears, and because I couldn't handle my own insecurities, I ended up taking out my anger and frustration on you. This was never your problem to deal with, and I'm truly sorry for putting my issues onto you. My actions showed more about my inability to handle my emotions than about who you are. I want to take full responsibility now. One of the biggest things I've learned is how much I regret not being open and clear with you. I've realized that honesty is essential for any healthy relationship. Without it, trust breaks down and the foundation we tried to build becomes weak and unstable. At the time, I thought keeping things vague would protect us from getting hurt, but it only led to more confusion and pain. I wasn't fully honest or sincere, and I deeply regret that. You deserved honesty, and I failed to provide it. Since we last talked, I've spent a lot of time thinking and really trying to understand myself and the patterns in my behavior that I need to change. I've always been scared of commitment and opening up. I thought that by giving you just enough attention to keep you interested but not enough to really connect, I could keep you at a safe distance. This was my way of trying to protect myself from getting hurt, but I didn't see that it was actually causing us both pain. True connection requires being open and vulnerable, and I was too scared to do that. I now see that my fear of getting hurt made me push people away, even though I cared about them. Realizing this has been hard, but it's helping me grow. I'm learning that true strength comes from being vulnerable and honest, not just with others, but with myself too. I want you to know that I never meant to hurt you. I was just too caught up in my own fears and didn't see the damage I was causing. My dear viewers, show your support by giving a super thanks up to $20.